As we get older, we naturally spend a lot of time thinking about our family and the people closest to us, and that's a good thing. Family is incredibly important, and real friendships are some of life's greatest gifts. But there's something else I'd like you to think about today. Once you reach your 70s, there are certain things that become just as important, and sometimes even more important. Not because they replace the people you love, but because they're things only you can build within yourself. As you watch, I'd love to hear what you agree with, and even what you don't. Share your thoughts in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious. And be sure to stay until the end, because number 9 may be the one you never saw coming, and the one you need the most. Number 1. Hope for tomorrow. Real hope is believing that tomorrow still has something good waiting for you. Maybe it's a phone call from someone you love. Maybe it's watching the sunrise paint the sky. Or maybe it's the little surprise of seeing your neighbor stop by to say hello. Every morning, ask yourself one simple question. What am I looking forward to today? It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be enjoying your morning coffee on the porch, or seeing the neighborhood cat or dog run over because it recognizes you. Hope works like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Number 2. Financial peace of mind. Getting older doesn't make money worries disappear. In fact, for many people, those worries become even louder. But peace of mind doesn't come from having millions in the bank. It comes from knowing where you stand. Being financially at peace isn't about being wealthy. It's about not lying awake at 3 in the morning wondering if everything is going to be okay. Number 3. Your inner peace. There may be times in your life when you're surrounded by people who love you, yet something inside still doesn't feel settled. That's where inner peace comes in. Inner peace is the calm you carry with you, even when the world around you feels noisy. Here's something simple to try. Before you check your phone or turn on the TV each morning, spend just 5 quiet minutes with yourself. Sit still, take a slow breath, then another. That tiny pause can completely change the way your whole day unfolds. Stay curious. Do you think curiosity is just for young people? Not at all. Curiosity is what keeps your mind active and your heart young. Try learning one new word in another language each week. Cook a recipe you've never made before. Read about a place you've never visited. Small things like these wake up your mind in wonderful ways. Curiosity quietly reminds you there's still so much left for me to discover. Listen to that voice. Live with purpose. Having a purpose doesn't mean you need to do something big or extraordinary. Sometimes your purpose is as simple as watering your flowers, calling an old friend, helping a neighbor, or spending an hour volunteering for a cause you care about. The size of your purpose isn't what matters. What matters is having a reason to get out of bed that feels meaningful to you. This week, ask yourself one simple question. Who or what needs me today? You may be surprised by the answer. Number 6. Protect your emotional well-being. This one is especially important, so let's slow down for a moment. As we get older, many of us become so used to putting everyone else first. The children, the grandchildren, the house, the family, everyone but ourselves. But your feelings matter too. If something hurts, allow yourself to feel it. Then, little by little, let it go. If someone constantly leaves you feeling drained, it's okay to create a little distance, even if that person is family. Protecting your emotional well-being isn't selfish, it's healthy, it's necessary, and it's one of the greatest acts of respect you can show the woman you've become. Number 7. Find joy in simple moments. Don't wait for something big to happen before you allow yourself to be happy. The truth is, joy is often found in the smallest moments. The smell of fresh bread, the sound of birds singing when you open your window, watching children laugh and play at the park, hearing a song from your younger years come on the radio. Life is full of quiet little gifts. Sometimes all we have to do is slow down enough to notice them. Number 8. Gratitude. Gratitude is about much more than simply saying thank you. It's a way of looking at life. Instead of focusing on what your body can't do anymore, notice what it still can. Instead of dwelling on what's been lost, appreciate what's still here. Every night before you go to bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. A warm bed, a good cup of tea, a conversation that made you smile. Simple moments like these slowly change the way you see each new day. And I'd love to ask you something. What's one thing, big or small, that you're especially grateful for today? Take a moment, leave it in the comments, and let me know. I read every comment, and I'd truly love to hear your answer. Number 9, have the courage to keep growing. Growth doesn't stop at 70. Aging and growing are 2 different things. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to paint. Maybe you'd enjoy joining a choir. Maybe it's finally time to plan that trip you've dreamed about for years. Or maybe the next step is forgiving someone, even yourself. At this stage of life, courage doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes courage is simply trying something new, and that's more than enough. Number 10, meaningful solitude. Being alone isn't the same as being lonely. Loneliness hurts, but peaceful solitude can be one of life's greatest gifts. Many women discover later in life that they genuinely enjoy their own company. They no longer need constant conversation or constant activity to feel complete. If you've never tried it, give yourself 1 hour this week. No television, no phone, no distractions, just you. Simply sitting with yourself. You may be surprised by how hard it feels at first, and by how peaceful it becomes. So here we are, 10 quiet reminders of the things that may matter more than we've ever been told. Your family will always be important. Your friends will always have a special place in your heart. Nothing can replace them. But the relationship you have with yourself deserves just as much love, care, and attention. If one of these 10 reminders spoke to you today, I'd love to know which one it was. Share it in the comments below. And if you know a woman in her 70s, 80s, or beyond who could use this message today, please send this video to her. It might be exactly the reminder she needs, that she still matters, she is still valuable, and she is worthy of kindness exactly as she is. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take good care of yourself, stay safe, and stay healthy.